Hi, welcome to New Moon Tarot. I am Jamie. If you are joining us for the first time, welcome. If you're coming back, I'm so happy you're here again. We are doing a pick a card reading today about no contact. What do they think about this connection? Will this connection come back into union? And what actions can you take if you do want this connection to come back into union? All right, so we're going to start with, this is pile 1, 2, and 3. Pile 1 has the jade butterfly. Pile 2 has this really beautiful stone medallion that I found, and then this pink stone. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'll give you a moment and then we'll start the reading, okay? All right. So we will start off with pile 1 with the jade butterfly. And what do they think about this connection? How can should you guys come back into union? And if so, what action should you take? Or will you come back into union? And if you will, what action should you take? Should you or will you? I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see as it progresses, right? Each reading is different. So we'll do the spread, get clarifiers, we'll do all the things today, okay? All right, so start off with the 10 of Wands. I gotta get my reading glasses. I'm old, my friends, I'm old. All right. Oh, and one fell out. We have the Queen of Cups, the Page of Cups, the 5 of Wands. There's lots of love and passion is what I'm getting so far. Nine of Wands, 2 of Wands. Good Lord Almighty. All right. King of Wands. Seven of Swords. Three of Cups. All right. Let's tune into these. Energies, right? Let's move these over just a little bit. All right. So what I'm picking up is that it's been somewhat burdensome, a burdensome connection. Somewhat, more than a little somewhat, and lots of fighting, and the masculine seems to be a proud kind of person, almost egoic, and was doing some shady crap behind your back. And it almost could be a third-party situation. It was like you guys were going to come back together, and then he set off, or the masculine set off to do their own thing. And you just want this love. All right. So how are they thinking and feeling through this no contact is this is just burden. It's a burden. This is a burden. It is a lot of work. It was just a lot of work. And they seem a bit selfish. And it seems like you're the one offering the cup in this Page of Cups. And the only cup that they have is this Three of Cups, which is usually, you know, like friendship and partying and this and that. But I see it as a third party situation, especially next to the Seven of Swords. So I'm going to get some clarifiers on that Seven of Swords, okay? Let's do that. The Lovers. Four of Swords. Two of Swords. So it was like they had a choice to make. They had a choice to make, and maybe they didn't choose you. Because they had another choice to make. And, you know, they had to take a break from how intense this connection was between the two of you. And when they took that break, they weren't sure if they wanted to come back. And maybe they're now with somebody new. Maybe they weren't sneaking around behind your back, but now they're with somebody new. So let's get some clarifiers on that Two of Wands. This Two of Wands here. Let's get some clarifiers on that. Nine of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. There's you. What was the other choice they had to make? King of Pentacles. So they had to choose between being stable or going out and being wild. And they chose wild. So like I feel like this is like the far past. This is like the recent past, and this is now. That's the energies I'm picking up as I lay down the cards. Usually it tells a story, but it's telling like a past, present, you know, it's, you know, far past, and present. So right now they're in union with somebody else. And you're probably looking to find out whether that is going to stop and they're going to come into union with you. We're going to have to pull some more cards for that. All right, let's do another. Okay, let's find out if you guys are going to come into union, because they're with somebody right now, right? I mean, that's what I would take a guess that that's what they were doing. They're with somebody else, and you want to know if they're going to come back to you, and then if they are, what you should do, because I don't know, it feels like you're waiting. We have the Emperor, the Six of Cups. See, you see such potential in them. Five of Cups. Four of Cups. The Magician. Again with the Page of Cups. There's just so much heartache. There's really a lot of heartache and walking away, and Five of Pentacles. See, they just wouldn't take your offer. And then that left you out in the cold. Two of Cups. And the Hanged Man. All right. So you see so much potential in this connection. You see so much potential, and you wonder if it's worth the pain. You know, but I think what you are failing to see is your self-worth. I think that's what you're failing to see, because they're just not accepting your love offer. That's leaving you out in the cold. But I think you could have an offer, you could have a love connection with somebody else if you just change your perspective. I'm not sure if you should be going after this with this person. I think there's a whole other human being that wants to come in and give you love. I don't, and I feel like you just keep going back to this potential. It's potential and potential and potential and potential. I don't ever feel like it got grounded. It just looked like a whole bunch of potential, and then they were gone. And it was very emotional for you. But you have an offer from somebody else. That's what I feel like. I feel like you have an offer from somebody else. I want to get some clarifiers on this Five of Earth. Three of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. Nine of Cups. So I think if you make the choice to just put this away and put this down and leave it in the past where it already is, you can get off the karmic wheel. And because I think you think that this person is your twin flame, but I don't, and the cards to me aren't saying that. The cards to me are saying they're a karmic situation, and that if you can put that down, you can have a dream come true. You can have a wish come true. You have the Nine of Cups next to the Two of Cups. And I feel like this magician, this person who is giving you this offer that you're not accepting is like more analytical and more mind focused than you usually are. They're not as passionate as you're used to. And I feel like that's why you have to change your perspective. You have to change your perspective and change your outlook on how relationships should look and should be in order to accept this love offer from this magician. This Emperor is not your Emperor. This Emperor is not your twin flame. They are a karmic relationship. So will you come into union? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that's just not in the cards. It's literally not in the cards. The actions that you can take if you want to bring this into union, which I don't know why you would, it looks like all it does is hurt you over and over and over again. But let's look at some shadow aspects of yourself, what you can look at within yourself to bring a union into your life. You've got to accept you have to accept how powerful you are. How you are a master manifester. And you can, everything that you think that this person is, you are going, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. And I think you've manifested this person who is offering you this other offer. You know, you just thought it was going to come in a different package. What's the other thing you have to look at? Queen of Cups. Your heart. There's so much sadness in your heart, and you have got to figure out where that sadness is coming from, because it's not coming from your emperor. It's coming from something deeper, someplace further back. Maybe your heart was broken years and years ago, and you're trying to fix that hurt through getting this person to love you. And if you can get this person to love you, whatever this hurt that caused in the very distant past will be healed. But if you can gather that self-love and accept this magician and change your perspective and look at it from a different way, you could have the love that you've been manifesting. You are getting in your own way. That's what I feel like. I feel like you're getting in your own way. And if you can get out of your way and accept this magician and leave this emperor behind, I feel like you're going to be in a better spot. Okay? Let's get some oracle cards. It's the goddess oracle. See what the goddesses have to say. Give you some advice moving forward. Easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. I feel like this is the Hanged Man. You've got to look at this from a different perspective. You've been trying to force this connection for so long that you're having a hard time seeing everything around you. And if you just now slowly change that perspective, I feel like it's going to be in your best interest. Fertility. It's the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. And I think that's putting up boundaries with this emperor, really trying to find a way within yourself to move on from this hurt and this pain that the emperor has caused you and has been putting you through. Cut that karmic tie with him or with them and move forward and move on into this new fertility phase, this new creativity, this new space that you can create for yourself. All right, pile one, that's what I have for you. I hope that it resonated. I hope it's given you some clarity. I hope that it's given you some ideas into your own power and into your own thoughts and actions. And I like this magician. I think that they might be good for you. Okay? Thank you, pile one. I hope you have a wonderful day. If this resonated, like, subscribe, come back and see me. I would love to see you again. Thank you very much. All right, group 2, who chose this lovely medallion. I love this medallion so much, you guys. Like, a lot. Look how pretty that is. I love it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put that right there. Okay, so let's start. So we will look at this connection, see what their thoughts and feelings are. As you are not in union, then there's no contact. See if you should be in union, and if you, or will you or should you be in union, and then we'll give you some advice from there. Okay? All right, group 2, let's do this. Let's find out what their thoughts and feelings are. What are their thoughts and feelings, Spirit? Messenger of Cups. I think is that Page of Cups? Or is that Knight of Cups? Ooh. 6 of Wands. Seven of Cups. Strength. Seven of Swords. Ugh. I don't like that card. I'm sorry. 8 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Ten of Cups. Interesting. I was not expecting that at the end there. Were you? You probably were. All right. So let's tune into the energies that we've got going on here. So it looks like there was some heartbreak and some sneaky behavior. It looks like, for as great as it felt, it was heavy. It was a heavy, heavy, heavy burden. And it was like you're having this love affair with each other, and it's really wonderful, and it looks like it has potential, and then all of a sudden, poof, it's gone. And now my throat is, so was there things left unsaid? It feels like there were things left unsaid. It was like poof, gone. And it had all this beautiful potential. All right, I actually want to get some clarifiers on this Ten of Cups, because I feel like it's out of place in this reading. Knight of Swords, Six of Cups, Three of Wands. So, did they have obligations elsewhere? Like this was a beautiful connection, or they had family obligations elsewhere, and they had to go do that in a hurry. What were they hiding from you? All right, let's get that. Let's look at that Seven of Wands. I mean, Seven of Swords, and see what was going on there. I'm just feeling it's very muddled. It's very confusing, because it was like great and gone. Like it was like quick. Nine of Wands. Four of Swords. Two of Wands. Okay, so yeah, they had to go. They had to. They had to leave quick, with a quickness. Everything here was too much for them to handle. They didn't know what to do with it. Like it was almost like they had to sneak away from it. Like it was too much. It was too much for them. This connection was just, it made them feel insecure. Why did this connection make them feel insecure? I want to get some clarifiers. So the Hermit. Ace of Wands. Two of Swords. So this connection was very powerful. It was very powerful. It was very It was very passionate. And I don't know if they're used to that kind of passion. And it confused them, and they had to retreat. They had to retreat. And walking away from you took a lot of strength. It took a lot of strength to walk away from you. Golly. And there's so much not being said. I cannot get this out of my throat chakra. Like, it is just, there's so much not being said. Wow. I feel like there has been a million text messages written and erased. Written and erased. Written and erased. For him, for them, for whoever this is that is your counterpart. Whoever this is, a million text messages erased. A million text messages erased. They could not be here with this connection. They couldn't do it. Let me get some clarifiers on this Nine of Earth. Jesus Lord Almighty. You are so confused, I bet. Nine of Earth, the Lovers. They knew it. Three of Pentacles. King of Swords. They just were like, no. I can't do this. I can't do this. I have to. He has other obligations. They have other obligations somewhere else. And even though this was great, they couldn't do it. And being with you was not in anyone's best interest. So they walked away quickly and in a hurry. And I wonder if they even ghosted you. You're their world. Because I asked, in my head I asked, what are the messages that they're erasing and not sending to you? King of Wands, they want that the sex was real great, and they wish that they could come back to you. So that's at least something, right? So you are their world. That sex was incredible. They wish they could come back to you, but they have obligations. They have actual freaking obligations that they have to attend to. And they couldn't do this right now. Like right now, they couldn't do this. And I think you know that, and I think they know that, but the non-communication is killing you both. It's killing you both. All right, so now we're going to see if you guys are going to come back into union, okay? They had a lot to say about their feelings for you. That's really nice. So the feelings are there, so I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful for this next spread. The Sun, yeah, I would say, yeah, you guys are going to come back into union. The High Priestess, but there's still a lot not being said. Ace of Fire, there's so much passion. Six of Water, which is the Six of Cups, which is that soulmate card. Seven of Water, it's those options. They have so many obligations. It feels like obligations. That doesn't feel like options, that feels like obligations. Seven of Earth, Seven of Pentacles, King of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and the Star. Okay. I feel like they want to come back. I feel like they want to come back. They have some serious obligations that they have to take care of. You are their sun. You are their stars. You are the best sex they've ever had. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. Good for you. Congratulations. But they have some serious obligations that they have to take care of. All right, let's put some clarifiers on that Seven of Cups. Seven of Swords. Remember that Seven of Swords. Stupid little Lovers. And Temperance. So I feel like in order to be with you, they feel like they would have to, they feel like they would be cheating on something. I don't think they're in a relationship. I think it's like children, maybe. Like they have like younger kids, and they are taking care of their parents, or something that has to do with family, and they don't know how to balance the two. They haven't had to, and they don't know how to do both. They don't know how to do both, and they're really confused on how to do this. So let's figure it out. Let's find out what actions to take to bring you guys together. Okay, well, I'm gonna do some Rider-Waite to how. Let's advise how to come back together. How can these two beautiful souls come back together? Look at it from a different perspective. Like they're gonna have to really like try to find a way. They're gonna have to really look at this from a different perspective, like than they previously have been looking at it. They've got to give you more. There's got to be a equal give and take. They're gonna have to find it in a Page of Wands. So I feel like they have to look at this from a different perspective, and they have to find a way to create that balance between you and this obligation. They have to find their power. They have to realize how powerful they actually are. I don't think they realize that they have this in them, and there's this slow moving energy about them, when really they're just as passionate and loving as you are, and they feel like they have to be out of their truth. And they're just not giving you that cup. But they can find shelter in you. You are the way forward. You have ideas. I think you should reach out. I think that maybe you should, sorry, I have to put that. I think you should reach out with your ideas on how to do this relationship. I think you are a key here. I think you are a key to how to bring this connection together. I think that they weren't listening to you before. I think that they were like, no, I can do this on my own. I can do it. But now I think the way forward is you should reach out to them to show them how to do this balancing act. Okay? I think that's good. I think that's exactly what should happen. I think that you should reach out to them, because they're sending text messages and erasing them, and sending text messages and erasing them. If you have their email address, or if you have anything like that, I think you should reach out with like a thoughtful, detailed plan on how to create this life together, because they are very, very confused. The only thing they're not confused about is their emotions and love for you. That's the only thing they're not confused about. They don't know how to meld. It's like they have two separate lives. They have this thing with you, and then they have this obligation that they're really focused on. But they can meld those two things together, and that's how the two of you come into union. And I think your person wants that. That's what I think. Let's get a couple goddess advice cards on this and wrap it up. Expect a miracle. Have faith and that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Maybe some meditation would help your person. They're really confused. Past life, the situation involves your past life memories. And, maybe that's it. Maybe that's the past life that's creeping in, making them think they can't do this. Cycles and rhythm. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. I feel like that has to do with the moon. I feel like there's like a cycle involving the moon that meditate on this new moon, which I think is tomorrow, and then, or meditate on a new moon, and then on the full moon, I feel like you can have your answers, and then send that email. I think that's a good time period, okay? So go forward, because this is timeless. So whenever the next new moon is, meditate on how you should take this action, and then take that action on the full moon. So it's like a 2-week period that you should take. Okay? Thank you, Pile 2. This was really interesting. They love you a lot. They love you a lot. And they're very confused on how to do this connection, but I think you know how, and I think that you can bring this into union. I really do. Okay? All right. Thank you, group 2. If this resonated with you, like and subscribe to my channel. I'm here all the time doing readings like this, and I would love to see you back. Thank you so much. What up, group 3? Group 3 is always my favorite because it's always wild. And now watch as I say that, it's not going to be wild at all. All right, so we're ready to start? So we'll start with their thoughts and feelings about this connection. And sometimes what I've noticed with this reading so far is that it's been bringing up some past energies, like what you guys went through to how you guys got out of connection, or out of contact, and how the connection 8 of Pentacles. But it still involves their thoughts and feelings. Ace of Swords. Materialism, which I think is the Devil. The Chariot. The Hierophant. My goodness, see? Group 3. Group 3 with all those major arcana. What you got going on? What's up? Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Woof, he's slow. He's slow, and he has previous obligations and doesn't know how to handle it. But you are the Queen of Pentacles, so you're a matched pair. That's at least something. But he doesn't know how to deal with it. He doesn't know how to do this. Like, it's almost as though he's so traditional, and you brought out a side of them that they didn't even know existed. It was like they've been waiting for somebody like you, and then you show up and they're like, whoa, this is not, like, they lied to themselves. Like, this is not what I want. This isn't what I want. I've got to go. I've got to get the heck out of here. I can't believe you tempted me this way. And they left. And they don't know how to deal with their feelings. They don't know how to deal with their feelings at all. Oh, see, no, that's not 2 of Pentacles. That's 4 of Pentacles, which is, I think, is better, because that means that there could be a stable foundation. I feel like, because it's like Pentacle, 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 Pentacle. Like, this is grounded. Like, at first it was not. It was not. It was the promise of grounding, but they want to make this real. They want to bring this into. So that's good that they're not expressing that at all. They're keeping that to themselves. But you're also keeping your stuff to yourself. But they feel like, even though you change their perspective on what a relationship can look like, and freaked out about that and left, You're still their queen. You're still their queen. I want to get some clarifiers on the materialism, which is the devil. So, clarifiers on the devil. Ooh, okay. Ten of Swords. The Emperor. I got 2 for that one. 5 of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So they were all in their head about this connection. And the thing is like, you made them feel really, really powerful. And I don't know if anyone's made them feel as powerful as you have made them feel. Like, it's almost like they couldn't even accept they couldn't accept how they saw themselves in your eyes. It was almost too much for them. They couldn't take it. They couldn't handle it. So they left. I was like, nope. Let's get some clarifiers on the Hierophant. Five of Wands. Yeah, they were just like, boop, bloop, I'm out. 9 of Pentacles. 2 more again that popped out. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. So here they are, right? Oh my gosh, I want my love. I want my love. I want the real love. I want the real, true, deep love. I want that love. That's the love I want. Here you roll in. You roll in. Hey, baby, what's up? I got your real love. I got your real love right here. And they're like, what? No. Boop. No. Ow. Why do people do that? Why do people do that? I don't understand that at all. Oh, this fell a little bit. I don't understand that at all. That makes no sense to me ever. Why you run from it? Why you run from... And they're still running. Why are they still running away from this? But you also are like, I'm here. I'm here when you're ready. I'm here when you're ready. All right, let's see if we can find out if you guys are going to come into union. I sure hope so, because you got what they want. They've been praying for what you have to give them. They've been praying for it. I mean, probably even literally. Like, literally praying to God for someone like you to show up. And then they're like, what? No. All right. Crazy. King of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. I like the Wheel of Fortune. The Hierophant. The Moon. Good Lord. King of Pentacles right in the middle. The High Priestess. See, look, the Hierophant and the High Priestess, they're a match. Ace of Swords. That's a conversation, 7 of Cups. Options. Knight of Pentacles. Slow. Oh. Okay. All right. Pile 3. I feel like they want to come back. They want to have, actually, I feel like they want to have a talk with you. I feel like they want to have a talk with you, and you, ooh, Judgment. Yeah, and they want to start something. I think they want to do something new. I do. But they're scared. They are scared of this love. They're scared of the commitment. They're scared of the commitment that is going to be required of them in the Tower. So I feel like in order for them to come back to you, a tower has to fall. I don't know what this tower is. You might know what this tower is. Whatever it is, if they come back to you, there's a tower that's going to fall. It's an idea. It is a way of life. It is something that they have held as what their life is going to have to go away in order to be with you. And you're like, okay. Because maybe you know what it is, because I'm not sure it's so good for them. But you are so in your power. You're so in your power. And the thing is that you know that they're your match. You know that they're your match. This is you. They see you as this Queen of Pentacles, this really unmovable force that can provide this amazing grounded love for them. But you are the High Priestess. You know what is up. You know what's going on. You are on this throne going, when are you coming back? When are you coming back? Because I know you're coming back. And let's have this conversation. Let's do the hard work. Let's do the hard work. But they're so scared of that tower falling. And I think it's like letting go of childhood. It's like they have to let go of their childhood in order to be with you. They have to give up some sort of immature behavior in order to be with you. And they are having a really hard time letting it go. I feel like they want to, but it's just such a slow moving energy to come towards you. So it's like, maybe. Like other piles were like, no, yes. Yours is maybe. So let's get some advice on how we can move this forward. So we'll get some Rider Waite on it, okay? King of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. Boundaries. I think it's boundaries. And the Death card. Let it change. That's the advice. Is they've got to let it change. Let it die. Whatever, they have got to let this tower fall. If they let this tower fall, if there's some boundaries put up, yes, this can come into union. This absolutely can, but they have got to let that tower fall. They have got to. So let's look at what you can look at within yourself to get this union moving, okay? To get this union, to get you guys coming together. What can you work on within yourself? Is not hiding anything. Not hiding anything. Being 110% vulnerable and transparent. You are hiding nothing. You've got to hide nothing from your person. I think if you don't hide, they'll feel comfortable coming towards you. And realizing that you're being a little too closed off. You're being a little too closed off. It's not making it feel very welcome. It's not, if you can give them a soft place to fall when this tower falls, I think they'll let that tower fall. Yeah, you've got to be the soft place. You've got to be the soft place to fall. You've got to not be so hard. You've got to show your soft side. You've got to show your vulnerability. You've got to show that soft underbelly of the crab. You've got to show that to your person. If you show that to your person, I think they'll come running. I think that you've got to show them that you're in this 110% with them. Okay? Let's get you some advice cards from the Goddess Oracle. Let's get you some advice cards. Boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demand on your time and energy. I feel like that's for them. They have got, because this, remember, this boundaries card came up for them. They've got to get some boundaries. Whatever it is, that they've got to put those boundaries up and let that tower fall. You be that soft place to fall for them, and you guys are set. Easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything occurs in perfect timing. I think if you reach out and you show them that you got them, that tower will fall. I still think it's going to be slow, like it said before. But if you're patient and you let that tower fall, I think that this would be a really beautiful pairing. The old must be released so that the new can enter. I think that's really it for them. I think for you, let that be that soft place for them to fall. Let that tower fall, and then you guys can come into union. I don't think it's going to be a fast process. I think it's going to be slow. But I think if you're patient, it can happen. Okay? All right. Thank you, Pile. Thank you, Group 3. This was lovely. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, give this a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I'm here all the time doing readings like this. This is a new one for me. I really enjoyed it, actually. So I hope that it all works out. I hope it's as wonderful and as lovely as you imagined it to be, and I hope that you can really show that vulnerability. I know it's hard. It's really, really hard, but I hope you can do it. All right. Thank you so much, Pile 3. I hope you have a wonderful day.